Okay, so it is, oh my gosh, it's the last Tuesday of the month. It is Tuesday, April 26th, and we are live on Zoom. So welcome, ladies. Anybody who watches this recording, welcome. Carla had her first $200 party and a surprise birth from my dog. Therefore, we had to get a new bed. Oh my goodness, well that is a surprise. So congratulations. I am celebrating Miss Emmeline Rose. So there's my celebration. I was at the hospital with little Emmeline. This is Isaac and Owen, her brothers. And she was born on early Monday morning. So that is my excitement. So I'm a very proud auntie. She's not gone home from the hospital yet. She has a little case of blood sugar stuff. She was a big baby, 10 pounds, 6 ounces. My sister delivered her with no pain medicine at all. So she was a trooper. So my brother-in-law and I coached her through the whole thing. So anyways, so I'm super excited to be back, and I'm really hoping that we don't lose power and that we don't lose internet connection, because I have some really fun things to share with you girls tonight. So thanks for joining. I want to share, I have all my notes here, what I'm going to share. So we've already shared our celebrations, but I wanted to share, I don't have a lot of announcements, kind of probably because I'm still scatterbrained and still living on little sleep. But I did want to share, because today in our leadership call, they shared the top 10 products that they expect to sell in the month of May. I will come up with a graphic for this later on this week and post it in our Facebook team group. But in case you're wanting to know these top 10 items now, because let's say you have a party May 1st, guess what day that is? That is Sunday. Isn't that crazy? May is Sunday. So you girls can already know this. So coming in at number 10 is the 18 by 18 pillow. Coming in at number 9 is the catch-all bin. Coming in at number 8 is the All About Benjamin wallet. Coming in at number 7 is our incentive for joining, which is the Away We Go roller, which is also the Hostess exclusive. Number 6 is our deluxe utility tote. Number 5 is the tall organizing tote. Number 4 is the zip top organizing utility tote. Number 3 is our large utility tote. And then number 2 is one of the specials for the month, which is the glamour case. And they're expecting number 1 to be that new day tote as number 1 item in the top in May. So typically when they give these this list to me, what I typically do at my parties, whether they be in person, online, catalog party, doesn't matter what type of party, I want to make sure my hostesses and my customers know what the top 10 items are. And I was watching a video that Cindy and Scott did for a leadership retreat that I was unable to go to this past weekend. And Cindy shared that one thing she would really want new consultants or any consultant to know is to not spend a bunch of money out of pocket. Don't feel like you have to have every product at your party. These top 10 items that they're giving us are intentional. They're giving them to us on purpose so that we know what we should be sharing with our customers, because these are the products that are selling. Doesn't mean that other products in the catalog are not selling, but these are the products that they're the top 10 products company-wide. So definitely take that into account when you're doing your parties in the month of May, no matter what type of party it is. You know, if it's a catalog party, you could just write a cute little note or make a cute little graphic and print it out and put it on the hostess packet. And, you know, let her know that, because that might help her. So when she's collecting orders, she could share that with her family and friends. So those are the top 10. Any questions about them? Did y'all get them all? I will post them again. Check here for a minute. Okay. So if you watch my Periscope this afternoon, found a whole box of old stuff. Like, I'm talking stuff that I didn't even know I still owned. Part of it was this pile right here. Part of it is some stuff I'm going to share with you tonight, which kind of was funny because when I did live Facebook this morning, you guys were giving me some ideas on what you wanted to learn and know more about. And these items I found were from when I first joined 31 the first time, which was 2009. So it's kind of funny because like some of the stuff I was just looking over was, I guess I could show you so you could see. Like this is what we used to receive, and this was pretty much our welcome packet. Y'all that get a welcome packet now get it in a cute pink folder and you get all kinds of documents. This was our welcome packet. That's it. I didn't get a cute pink folder, nothing like that. And this was back from 2009. So it's really funny because like even the home office hours were different. 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can just, it was fun to look back at this stuff today and go, oh my gosh, we've changed so much. Like we literally have changed so much since 2009. Some of this was stuff that my sponsor and our National Executive Director, Kim Washington, had given me. So I can't wait to share more of this stuff because there was actually a party script. It's not the wow party version, but it's a party script that I started out with and I felt like was a really great success for me. So I do plan on sharing that later this week. But some of the things I'm going to share tonight are more towards the topics that we were talking about earlier today. But before we go into those topics, one of the things I found was top 10. This was from January, believe it or not, January 15th, 2009. And they still pertain today, which is really funny. So this was from 31's home office, and it says the top 10 reasons why you should join 31. So I thought this would be fun to just share this with you all. You guys can write it down if you want. I will, again, share this on our Facebook group too. But we are in a recruiting incentive right now. That Away We Go roller is something that new girls who join between now and July 16th or 20th, I don't remember the date, can get for free if they had submit $1,000 in one of their 30-day periods. And so this still goes when we're talking to people today. These still pertain as they did back in 2009. So the top 10 reasons why anyone should join our 31 family is number 10, to get to have a girls' night out and get paid for it. How often do you get to have a girls' night out and get paid for it? So that would be number 10. Number 9, you can have a new purse for every day of the week, right? Pretty much, you can have a new purse, you can have a new tote, all that stuff. Number 8, get the products you love at a discount. Number 7, get to have your own fun money, and that can pertain to a lot of people's whys. Number 6 is for personal growth. Number 5 is for flexibility and freedom. Number 4, we have no limits to anything pretty much. Number 3, work from home if you so choose. Number 2, you can take your family on a dream vacation if you choose to work your business and make that extra money, or work towards leadership, and then you can take your spouse or best friend on a vacation for free. Number 1 is, and this was in 2009, is we were running an incentive that they could start their own business for a discount. But this one is you can start your own business for only $99. So it says, don't miss out on this limited time opportunity to help you meet your New Year's resolutions. Contact me to get started right away. And so this was something that they actually emailed out for us, and I printed it off. So I thought it was still great today because those are some things that we should be sharing with others because you just never know. And sometimes we break it down in just little bullet points of why people should join or give them reasons why they should join. That might be helpful. So anyways, just something special for you all. Okay, so one of the things that you guys were asking about on the live version today was Sarah, and I don't even think Sarah's on here, but Sarah Klein was talking about how our Better Together events, if you were at one of them, and if you weren't one of them, you can still get all the knowledge right now. But one of the things we talked about at Better Together was some creative party ideas for the summer. And when I was on live in our Facebook group this morning, I talked about how my internet connection is unstable, so just an FYI. Anyways, what I was saying this morning was that I think it's so important, ladies, that we book our calendars now for May and June, because in July, we're all going to be working towards free products for the fall. right? So if you've ended a start swell, you have July to look forward to start earning another incentive. If you are still in start swell, you can continue and earn start swell and free products in July, because it's going to be probably something similar to what we've had before. I don't know if the name will be the same or not, but usually there's a couple different levels you can hit and earn free kits, free catalogs, and everything you need for the next selling season. So it's something to be excited about. Why am I talking about this in April, at the end of April? Well, because what I know from previous experience, and any of you who've been with 31 long enough will understand this, is that if we don't start preparing now in the beginning of May, our July will come and we will be scrambling around to try and get $600 in sales, or $1,000 in sales, $1,200 in sales. And we're going to be like, oh my gosh, we have nothing on our calendar because we didn't prepare. So we have to be preparing in advance. So when I talk about July, what I'm really trying to talk about is May and June first. Like, May is the first month. If we can start out May strong, we're going to push into June strong, and from June we'll push into July strong. There's been several things I've been finding online tonight that people have been sharing, and they're really great ideas, but I want to tweak them a little and then share them with our group. So if you're on Facebook the next couple of days, definitely be checking our group if you don't receive the alerts, because I'm going to be sharing lots of different things that you guys can try and get bookings, because bookings is where it all starts. Now, one of the ideas I'm going to share is something kind of similar to what I've been doing at my home parties, which I've shared before, which is the tall organizing totes and making those my Hostess packets and setting them out with dates. And I'm booking home parties just by offering them as a gift to my hostess if she books a party. Now, what I'm doing with this is I have not been mentioning Facebook or catalog parties. I just haven't. And so tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is actually test it out in my customer group and offer 2 for free. Then I'm going to personally message those who are interested and let them know how they can get it for free. Now, the senior director that did this, but she also offered Facebook and catalog parties. And she had some certain stipulations. And of course, all that stuff, the script, everything she used, I'll share tomorrow. But as I was reading Kia's post, Kia is her name, I thought, why would I even offer those if those are not the type of parties I want to do? If they come back to me and say they want to do a catalog or Facebook party, okay, then I will offer that to them. But I'm just going to say party. I'm just going to say party. I'm not going to try to take away from the home party, because home parties is like my meat and potatoes kind of thing. For my personal business, I do much better. My sales do better. I have much better attendance. I get much better response in booking parties at parties. And so I want to try and continue to carry on the home party. So lots of party ideas coming at you, but if you were at a Better Together event, I would love to hear either in the chat box, or you can just pop on the video here. I would love to know if there were ideas that were shared. I know at our Better Together event, we talked about, there's in summertime, there's so many different places you can party. You're just not contained to a home. I mean, you can do parks and pools and, maybe campsites, all kinds of places. And so anybody have any creative ideas for partying in the summertime? I want to hear from you guys first, and then I will share some ideas that I have. Anybody at all? You can just type in the chat box if you don't want to get on live. No party idea.
Hello.
Hi, Mary. Mary has a party idea. Tell me, Mary.
Yes, actually, I have a party booked for June 16th, and we are doing a tequila, basically a margarita party.
Nice.
And we're going to be working on selling, more specifically, the thermal totes, because she's a Scentsy consultant, and that way she can make sure that her stuff doesn't melt.
Nice. I like that. Very good.
I called it Trisha's Totes and Tequila Party.
Very good. Very good. Great idea. Thank you. Anybody else have any? Don't be scared. All ideas are fabulous. Carla loves your idea, Mary, so thanks for sharing. No other ideas. Well, let me give you some. So this is one from back in 2009, believe it or not. I found this tonight. So I don't have this in, I mean, I can scan it, but I don't have the version so we could edit it. So you'd have to make your own. But it just says, does chocolate make you weak in the knees? Is your idea of a balanced diet equal amounts of milk and dark? Is a day without chocolate a day without sunshine? Then I have just the 31 experience you've been looking for. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Come join other chocoholics for a 31 gifts party and bring your favorite chocolate concoction for all to sample, along with a recipe if there is one. And then it just has the date of the party and all that information. And then it says, bring along your favorite chocoholic friend and receive a gift. Can't make it? Unbelievable, considering how much you love chocolate. But place your order online, and then you just put your company's website. And this was actually from somebody in Pampered Chef, but our NED used to be with Pampered Chef, so I'm guessing that's where she got it from. So it's a super cute idea, though, and chocolate is something you could do all year long. What I love to do in the summertime is a flip-flop party. Everybody wears their favorite pair of flip-flops, whether they be comfortable or really cute, and then you all vote on your favorite pair and somebody gets a gift. I do that a lot in the summer. Ice cream social, banana split parties. Let's see, what else did I have? Celebrating summer party, brunch and pajama party. Fiesta margarita night, Jimmy Buffett, night out with the stars, taste of Italy, pizza party, wine parties, yeah, 31 Cincy party. Okay, awesome. Ice cream party, yeah, that's what I'm saying, girl. See, there's lots of ideas. Spa night or day. Let's see what else. These are pool party, a luau. The Dollar Tree had tons of luau stuff when I was there last week. So you could get really inexpensive decorations and help the hostess have a really fun party. Appetizer night, Christmas in July. I do like to do some type of Christmas in July theme, so that would be more July party. Desserts is stressed backwards. I don't even know. I guess it's a dessert party. Let's see. All-American cookout. Shot from your seat, not from your feet. What else do we have? Mommy and me, where the kids are welcome. You can definitely do pool parties. And just, I mean, the thing is, there's a ton of different party themes on Pinterest. So if you just type in, what I would search for is like direct sales and then type party themes. Or I would just type in party themes and see what pops up, because pretty much any party theme you could turn into a 31 party. But it's to me, especially in the summertime, people are ready to get out. It's super nice. Nobody wants to be cooped up. So the more you can do themes in the summer, the better the chances are that you're going to have a really good turnout. So so you could do, like she said, a tequila party or a wine tasting party, a dessert party where everybody brings their favorite dessert, a banana split party where the hostess provides the bananas, but everybody brings their favorite topping. I'm trying to think what else. Pajama party where everybody wears their pajamas. You could do like a scavenger hunt party and have 31 items that you have hidden within the hostess's home if the hostess would be willing to do something like that. What could be a good nurse type party? I have a friend I'm trying to find a great theme for her to say yes to. Anybody have any ideas for a nurse party? Let me think about that, Michelle, for a minute. I would just give her a list, honestly, like, especially in the summer, everybody loves flip-flops. So, and what I've done at certain, let me start over. What I've done at certain flip-flop parties, like we did one last year, a bunch of us rented out a bunch of us on our team actually rented out an apartment complex's party room. And we had like launch into summer because there was a catalog and we wanted to show off the new products, and everybody got to bring guests, and we gave away prizes, and we booked parties, and everybody that RSVP'd received a free pair of flip-flops. They had to RSVP so we would know their size of flip-flop, and what we did is we just purchased them at the Dollar Tree for $1. So it's the perfect time, like, to give, like, and that's another thing, you guys, if you have the flexibility in your pocketbook and you want to give a little free gift to everyone that attends, the dollar flip-flops from the Dollar Tree works every time. Like, everybody loves, like, you know, when Old Navy has their $1 pair of flip-flops on the sale and everybody runs to Old Navy. Same thing. You offer a free pair of flip-flops or a free pair of sunglasses or a free pair of, you know, it's got to be something summery, but everybody loves that. So, and for me, I think, well, $1 per person, that's not bad. Yeah, the flip-flop idea, I would definitely suggest, Michelle. That I don't know if I would try a nurse theme. Yeah, you can also get cheap flip-flops at Hobby Lobby. But you sometimes need a coupon. And so the Dollar Tree, they have really cute ones. In fact, I still have, I think, 10 here in my office that I didn't end up using last year. And they were $1 a piece. So super easy. Super. And then Michael's has really cute flip-flops too, but you kind of have to catch them mid to end of season to get them at a good discount. I'm a nurse. Yeah, Nicole says she's a nurse and she likes wine and flip-flops. I think one of those would work for your friend. Thanks for sharing, girls. So those are some themes. Be creative. Have fun. Hold on. Let me give you my postcards. I should have grabbed these earlier. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I have some themed postcards. I don't use them all the time, but I keep them on hand. And these I do not have the pictures for, so I'm not able to share the actual graphics, but I pretty much designed them all on my own on Vistaprint. And so if you look for flip-flops, you could probably find this picture and just add your wording. But this is like flip-flop fun, where your cutest pair of flip-flops for a fun contest. Please bring at least one friend. We'll enjoy some fun girl time shopping and light snacks. What's a party without a friend? And so there's the picture. And then the back, it just says, our gift specialist and party leader will be. And so it just has my information on the back. So super easy. This one is bring your own banana. So BYOB. Join us for some fun girl time. And it's the banana split party is pretty much what it is. She's providing the toppings, but everybody brings their own banana instead. So please bring at least one friend, one banana for you, and one banana for your friends. And so here that is. And then the back is blank, so I can put in the party information if I want to. Cupcakes and cocktails with shopping on the side. So that was this one here. So when I'm on Vistaprint and I'm looking for graphics like this, I just type in cupcakes, and then it pulls up all these postcards with cupcakes. So, and then the back here. You're invited to a PMS fiesta, so that's purses, margaritas, and salsa. Join us for a 31 gifts party and a much-needed taco with the girls. Totally awesome casual outing. And please bring at least one friend to the fiesta. So it's fun. Like, put yourself in these potential customer shoes. That's what I always try to do. And I always say, is this a party? Like, when I'm making the invitations, whether that be a postcard invitation, a Facebook invitation, an email invitation, is this something that's going to catch my eye and I'm going to want to go? I would much rather get a PMS invite and be like, heck yeah, I'm totally going to be there. How fun is that? Versus just getting a regular 31 gifts postcard, right? So it's a party. I always say to my hostesses, you're having a party, so let's have a party. Let's make a theme and have a party. And then this one is Chicks and Chocolate. Join us for a fun girls' night in. Drinks, chocolate, and shopping. Please bring at least one friend. And so all you serve is chocolate. So it's pretty easy for your hostess. And then the back just has a little chocolate thing. So Vistaprint was what I made all of these on. I don't use them all the time, but somebody who's wanting to do a theme, I'll grab a few out of here. So super easy to do. And I caught it when like Vistaprint was on 50% off, so they weren't that expensive to have on hand. So those are some additional themes. Did you guys have any questions about any of those? or any other suggestions you guys can think of? Lots of fun ideas. Have fun with it. Like, our job is so easy, girls. Like, seriously, we sell purses, totes, bags, and gifts. Like, it's not complicated. It's not rocket science. We should not have to, like, be stressed out about a party. We sell cute, amazing things, and we make money off of it. Like, really, it's easy. It's easy if you think it's easy. It's going to be hard if you think it's hard. So, and if you have a theme, a fun theme, and everybody's enjoying themselves, they're going to be much more open to talking with you, learning about the opportunity of 31, and booking a party. Like, especially think about it. You have a PMS party and everybody has a good time. Okay, what theme are we going to do next month, right? All their girlfriends are going to be like, who's having the next one? So think of a theme. Have a couples party and somehow get the husbands. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a great plan, Carla. Yay. Okay, so those are some creative party ideas. And I know Christy had asked, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Christy, about hostess coaching. Did she ask about hostess coaching? I think she did. So I'm going to just kind of share what I do and share what home office gives us. And hopefully this will help you girls with some hostess coaching. Because if you think about, you book a party, someone else did, but I remember them asking. Okay, good. Somebody asked about hostess coaching. I don't remember. I know some of you are on. So what I love to tell people is, or share with people, is that we are the consultants. We're the experts. So when someone says, I want to book a party on May 14th. Oh, it was Nicole. Okay, good. I was like, is somebody on here too? So when somebody wants to book a party, let's say May 14th, guess what? Fabulous. What do I do now, right? We may be asking that. You've got Nicole. I know she was working on her no list this Friday. So she's got a ton of parties now all of a sudden because she was sending out text on Friday, right, Nicole? I'm pretty sure. So we have to figure out, what are we going to do with all of these hostesses and how can we help them have a successful party? Well, the first thing I'm going to share is, this is the hostess coaching checklist that's found on 31gifts.com, 31today.com, excuse me. And it's a checklist that you guys can print off and have. Look at her. She's got 5 parties just from texting on Friday. That is amazing. This checklist is, if you don't have a checklist to go by and you want the basic, this is the perfect checklist. Don't try and recreate the wheel at all. This is simple. This is easy. It's three connections before the party, and then after the party, that is the other important part of the connection. Excuse me. It talks about tools for success. So it talks about an Evite, a Facebook invite, red stamp. You could even share 31 videos. It gives you coaching tips. So this is, if you're just learning how to hostess coach, go by this. This is what I'm going to recommend because it has everything on it that you need, okay? I use this, but I use it kind of in my head and in another form, okay? But basically, you want to make sure you make 3 connections before the party. Now, whether that's the first connection, like it says, go over the information in her hostess packet. So hopefully you've given her a hostess packet along with the hostess portal on your virtual office. So you should be setting up your hostesses. Do you all know how to do that? On the hostess portal. I know Christy and I have had conversation about this. Does anybody not know how to set a hostess up on the hostess portal? Type 1 in the chat box if you do not know how to do that. And it's okay to be honest if you don't know. Okay. All right, let's screen share for a minute because this is super important, guys, because this is how you're going to get more leads. If you're not putting your hostess in, hold on here, let me share my screen. If you aren't putting your hostess in the hostess portal and she's not adding her friends and family's email list in, guess what? You are not doing yourself any thing to help you, benefit you further on down the line. You're not capturing those emails. So let's show you really quick. And I just deleted my fake party. I should have kept it open. Okay, so when you log on to your back office and you're going to do a new party, I'm just going to make a fake party. I'll use my mom. I'll use Kara's party, okay? And you fill out all the information, and let's say she's going to have her party in May, I don't know, the 21st or something. And I put in her information here. Now, the reason she's filling it herself, it's filling her in, is because I've already put her information in the system before. So if you have a brand new hostess, you're going to have to fill out all the information, select the tax rate and everything. Then you're going to have to hit save and continue. And guess what? Now her party is created. However, it is not going to show up on your website for anybody to view unless you click this box right here that says show on your site. Okay? If that box is unchecked, guess what? It's not going to show up on your website and no one can shop for that party. Okay? Now, what this link is here is what I copy and paste and give to my hostess so she knows this is the direct link people can shop her party at. So if I copy that and I come over here to my other browser and I type it in, paste it, I'm hoping I hit save on the other version. Whoops. I have to save and update. It might not. Okay, so what I typed in that address up here, guess what? Here's her party here. I can shop or I can RSVP that I'm coming, okay? So that's why it's super important that, number one, you set them up online so people can shop from your website. Now, the Hostess portal part is going to be this tab down here that says Hostess. Now, here's all of the Hostess information, okay? Down here is the Hostess portal. So what that means is this website right here, and I will go in and show you. If I copy it, oops, and I come over here and I paste it, this is how a hostess would log in to put in her email addresses. So let me come back to this one, and there's her email. So I'm going to copy that and come over here, and I'm going to log in. And this is her password. Now, if you click send, guess what? This information goes into her email box, and it tells her that she needs to set up her party. She needs to put in her email addresses, and it looks like it's from you. I'm going to see if I can find the one I just deleted so you guys can see that. So copy, and you come over here and paste it. So when she logs in, guess what? Here is what the Hostess portal looks like on the hostess's end. So you guys, if you've never done this where you've made a fake party, make a fake party, send an email to yourself so you understand the steps that are going to be taken with your hostess. So what this is then is it's telling her important dates. So if her party is on May 21st, we want to make sure we have the invitation list by the 30th. We want to send the invitations by the 7th. We want to do reminder phone calls and texts by the 18th, okay? So if she's going to do invites, then she would come over to invitation, and she would create her invitation, and she would create her guest list. So she could pick any of the graphics here. So they've got May and April already lined up in there. She could type in 31 party. I mean, she could put whatever she wanted to in here, and it'll preview it for you. So if I had filled out all the information, it says join us for a party. This is what the email will look like when it goes to the actual customer, okay? And it says your consultant will be at the party hosted by blah, blah, blah. So this is why it's super important, because this is another form of inviting. So that's why it's so important on your checklist that you are walking her through this. And it may be where you have to actually log on with her and walk her through that. So let me see here. I don't know if I've still got the email, but I want to show you what the email looks like if I do. Oh, I deleted it. I don't even know where my delete is. Oh gosh, I got a lot of deletes. I don't even know, girls. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is an example. So I'd made a fake party to see what it was. So I pretended I was the hostess. So when you hit that little, oh, I went too far. Let me show you. Okay, so when you go into the hostess's party, you can always have it sent again if you've sent it once and she didn't get it. If I would hit send, then this email appears in the hostess's email. So guess what? It looks like it's from me, right? It tells them how to log on, that this is the information, and it coaches them through it. Then it's also going to send them another email when we need to send out invitations, add the guest list, and send a reminder. It sends them an email reminder. Now, just because this is why like it partly does the hostess coaching for you. You understand? So this is why it's so important to this is why it's so important that we as consultants know about this, but we also can walk them through that. So that's kind of like the step one of the first connection. Now, for me, mine is broken down a little bit differently, and I'm going to show you. So what I do is I have my follow-ups, but this is also containing not only follow-ups, I'm doing 5 follow-ups a day with just people that have shown interest in 31 before, but I'm also in this binder following up with my hostesses for the parties for the next 3 months. And so I've got 1 through 31 in here. I know I've talked about that before, but for instance, I was just working on some today. There we go. Lindsay is one that's coming up quickly. So I've got her filled out. So we fill this out when she has a party, when I have a hostess, and this is already on our Facebook group. These are all in my customer binders that I take to my parties. And so what a hostess does is she fills it out or I fill it out. Like Lindsay was somebody who has hosted with me before and contacted me via email. So she didn't fill it out at a party, but we filled out all the information. I put all of her information in here. And then as I go through the steps of before her party, this is what I have with me because on the back is kind of my hostess checklist. So I want to make sure her hostess packet is mailed, that her Facebook or online event is set up, and they're both set up, that I have a guest list from her, and she's still working on that, even though her party is on May 7th. Mail, text, email something to the guest list. So guess what? We've already sent out the Facebook invite. She is uploading currently the email list, and then I still plan for her to send something via text. And I also plan, if I can get it by this weekend, we're going to send out a mail piece to all of her guests. And then, of course, it says reminder text 24 hours before the party and thank you cards. Now, here is where I'm using this here. So I'm checking in every Monday leading up to the party. Okay. So for instance, step 1, first connection, I'm wanting to make sure I go over the information in her hostess packet and ask open-ended questions to learn to what kind of party she wants. So for Lindsay, for instance, she is having a mother-daughter party right before the weekend before Mother's Day weekend. And so that's kind of our theme as far as a girls' night out. And it's kind of wine themed, even though it's not a wine tasting. Then the second connection would be the second Monday, and the third connection would be the third Monday. So the second connection would be using the hostess flyer to build her wish list and brainstorm her guest list. Now, sometimes your parties come quicker than others, and so that's where you may have to combine some of this hostess coaching. So for Lindsay and I are like back and forth the next couple of days, and we'll be talking a lot because it's super important that I continue to talk and stay on top of it and get that wish list and the checklist and everything. And in fact, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I think I'm going to try to convince her to have a wine tasting. Because she's already doing wine, why not make it really fun and have a wine tasting? So what I will do is I will either give her this. So if you have one of these, if you're new, you should have received a packet of these in your kit. You can order these always from Business Supply, and it helps them plan their party. So it helps them do their guest list, right? Then on the back, it gives them an idea of a wish list. I want them to send me their wish list because I want to know what they want to work towards. So that is like one of the second connections. Also like discussing online extras, functional solutions, discussing her invitation method. Hostess coaching isn't complicated. You just need to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it. Make sense? So I'll be completely honest. There's a lot of people who hostess coach in person. I do not. Hostess Coach on the phone, I Hostess Coach text, Facebook, whatever the hostess prefers. As long as I know that hostess is going to go back and forth with me and respond back to me. For instance, Lindsay, she is a text and an email and a Facebook. Like it's kind of random. The email, during the day, that's probably the best bet for her. At night, it's text or Facebook. Some people prefer a phone call. So it's whatever works for the hostess. The third connection is making sure we send reminders to guests about her party. We want to encourage her to gather outside orders and invite the hostess to watch what I do and think about what the extra money earned as a 31 consultant could do for her and her family. And once you start using this, you girls will get used to it, and you will come up with a system of your own on what works best for the hostess coaching. But this is just an idea for you. So basically, then the final, it's really, where did my other checklist go? Whoops, right here. The biggest thing is making sure we cover all avenues of invites. So I want to make sure she's doing invitations several different ways, okay? I encourage them to at least give me 10 people that I can actually send a hand invitation or a mailed invitation to. Just letting them know, who are your 10 people you definitely do not want to miss this party. Because then I want to send them a VIP invitation and I want them to feel extra special, okay? Another thing is sending those reminder texts. So every time I have a party, I send a red stamp to my hostess saying, this is something quick and easy you can send out as a reminder to your guests about the upcoming party. So for instance, my party that's on Saturday, I'm going to be sending a red stamp to the hostess on Friday, and she will send that out that way. Did you guys have any questions about any of this? I feel like I'm burning up again. It gets hot in this room at night. Questions? No questions. So this found on 31today.com. This found on 31today.com. This is another thing I wanted to make sure and cover real quick. This is cashing in. So I always make sure I have one of these for my hostess at the party, whether I fill it out that night or we talk about it later on once her party closes. I want her to know what her rewards are, and this helps her calculate all of the items she's getting. So the half price, the hostess exclusives, and so forth. And this is just something that I then can have them text me with their things filled out instead of using just a regular order form for their hostess items. And then I will actually keep this in my hostess's party file, so I can look back at it if there's any questions about what she ordered. So this is something else you can find under the hostess coaching on 31today.com. And it is called Hostess Cashing in Rewards or something like that. So the other thing I thought I would show you is the follow-up is super important. We can do all this hostess coaching and have an incredible party, but if we're not following up, that's just let's say we have a $600 party, that's $150 one time in our pocket, but we want to continue to get more dollars in our pockets all the time, right? And so that's where the follow-up with not only the hostess, but also the guests is super, super important. So every single person, I know on the checklist, it says send a thank you note and then share the gift of the 31 opportunity, whether it's to host another party in the future or to join your team. What I like to do is I like to send a thank you postcard in the mail the month after the party. So any parties I've had in April, May 1st, I fill out postcards, or May 2nd, depending on what the first Monday of the month is when I send out my postcards to all of my customers from the previous month. So I will send out, whether that just be a generic thank you card and write a note on the back, or there's this one where it says, I hope you love your new products. You helped your hostess earn, and she received how much products in for free or for a discount. And then on the back, there's an actual coupon, and I will put their information here. So that's kind of what I send to the customers right away. Now, what I haven't been doing, and this is my bad, and I should be doing this, is that what this says is place an order of $31 or more within 31 days to get $5 off. Host your own party within 45 days to get an extra $10 credit for every $200 in sales. So here's where I have failed in the follow-up division of these postcards. And these postcards have had the same thing on the back. I just ran out and I had to order more. But I could use that coupon as a follow-up mechanism, I guess I should say. So I'm sending them out, and I'll send an email or a text or a Facebook message to my customers, making sure they receive the orders once the orders have shipped. But that's pretty much where I've fallen off the bandwagon with a follow-up, and I myself know that I have to get better at this because my business is going to boom if I get better at this, because there's not a lot of consultants out there doing this. And so I share that with all of you because we can all get better at this together. If I'm sending someone a coupon and within 45 days, if they book a party, they get more bang for their buck, or within 31 days, they get $5 off, I need to be calling them like at 28, 29, 30 days and say, hey, your coupon's expiring. Just wanted to make sure, number one, that you got it. Number two, that you're still loving your products, and just following up with them, right? So that's how I can use my 1 through 31 file system is 31 days from now, I file it away and know that those people I need to follow up with. Make sense? The other thing that I'm doing now is I made these myself on Canvas. Thank you for hosting. Love your 31 consultant. On the back, I hope you love your new products as much as I love mine. You earned. I want my hostess to know, even though I've told her, I want her to know how much she has earned for free. So what I have been doing since the beginning of the year is they get one of these. They also get a magnet that I have created on Vistaprint with my picture and 31 consultant information on it, but then it has a list of things they can fill in with a Sharpie of important numbers. So they receive this the month after they host, and then I again remind them how much they earned, and then I offer them a coupon. So if they book within 5 to 6 months of their next party date, guess what? They get a $10 rebooking bonus. So another thing that I need to do is follow up with them before this expires, right? So these are just some afterthoughts of what I do to follow up. I know some people send like a red stamp thank you. Some people purchase like Cheryl's cookies. That's a $5 cookie and send it to their hostesses to thank them for hostessing. It's that personal touch that we can all basically do with our hostesses or even our customers, and just making us stand out and set apart from every other person in our industry. So I think that is something that can be really, really helpful. Any questions, guys? I went over a lot just now. Questions about hostess coaching? Hopefully that helped. Did that help, Nicole? You guys are quiet tonight. Hopefully my internet's still working. Okay, good. Okay, guys. Well, I posted today. Hopefully you all will see. Yeah, I'm glad, Christy. Good. So go play with it. Guys, you can set up a fake party anytime you want and pretend you're the hostess and just create it and have it send you stuff, and you can see exactly the steps it will give you. And that's the best way to learn. At least for me, it's the best way. Okay, so I posted this today. So if you are needing a way to find out 100 no's, guess what? 100 no's, way to mark it off, is on there now. Now I know it. Now I know I understand. Yay, I'm so glad, Dottie. So glad. Okay, so if you're looking for a little checklist, Sheree Rodriguez shared this with some of us, and this is a fabulous 100 no's checklist, so you guys can have that. One thing I wanted to leave you guys with, because we're almost at the maximum time here, but I found this article tonight, and I thought I would share it with you before we leave. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to post. Okay, so this, how many of you have a customer Facebook group? Type of 1. 1 for customer. 2, 3, 4. Okay, So basically, there was this article today that said the secrets to building a tribe with Facebook groups, and I thought it was brilliant. So what it says is Facebook groups is a powerful platform for creating a tribe and engaging with them online. If you have not yet built a Facebook group for your business, it's time to consider adding that to your marketing mix, and here's why. While you can have a Facebook page, the ever-changing Facebook algorithm makes it difficult for your followers to see your post on your business Facebook page. A Facebook page is still an important visibility tool, but it may not provide a daily contact with your followers you need to build a solid relationship. So Facebook groups, on the other hand, provide notifications to all members anytime there is a new post or a new comment on the post in the group. So what this is saying is this encourages deeper participation with your audience. What used to be a one-way marketing conversation has now become a way to have responsive conversation with your fan base. So groups, number one, create instant community. Suddenly your fans now have a voice and a direct connection with you. Now your followers can go behind the scenes with you. They can learn the inside scoop with what's new. Instead of being marketed to, they're now a part of your tribe. And I loved that because that's so true with our group. If we really think about it, with our Facebook groups, we can create our own customer tribes. It's amazing. So targeted marketing. The awesome thing about Facebook groups is that you can attract your ideal clients. And I did not know this till reading this article, and I thought this was awesome, and I'm going to go make sure my description is set to what I need to say. But it says Facebook group, they self-select if your Facebook group is the right fit for them. When you write a clear description of who's it for, what your group is about, and what they can expect, people will eagerly jump on for the chance to connect with like-minded individuals. Because I don't know if you know, but there is something on Facebook that if you click it, it will give you suggestions of groups you should join. So if you have the right description in your customer group description, that could possibly gain more customers in your group. You can get instant feedback. Facebook groups are like having a focus group for your business. You can directly ask your tribe what topics they're interested in, what titles they like best, what locations they'd like to attend events in, what formats they prefer, find out which maybe logo they prefer or which headshot they like best. Get them involved in your business. It doesn't have to be all about sales and booking parties or joining your team. It's let the fans be the star. Members get to be in the spotlight as they network, share their expertise, support one another, get instant feedback, ask for tips, tools, resources, and promote their stuff when allowed to. It's a thrill to be part of a thriving community when you build friendships and get support and motivation. Facebook groups add value. If you're looking to create more perceived value to your offerings, Facebook groups are a way to do that. Offer a private Facebook group as an additional benefit of your 31 business or whatever business you have. A Facebook group also gives participants a way to find an accountability buddy. Now that's kind of more towards coaching and teams. Let's see, what else was I going to share about this? One of the things it said was create structured theme days that encourage people to participate. This is something I hope to launch in May with my Facebook group. It says, in addition to everyday posts, you can create special posts such as Mantra Monday, Twitter Tuesday, Freebie Friday. This gives members a way to share their thoughts, ideas, and business information and connect to each other. Obviously, be vulnerable. Transparency is very appealing to your tribe. Share what's really going on in your life and in your business. If you have a challenge, lean on them. Show what's going on in your personal life. Don't be afraid to be silly. Give them sneak peeks as to what you're working on. They want to know the real you up close and personal. So share the love with your tribe. And I just thought that was like, to me, when I was reading it tonight, that's what I want my customer group to be. It's not there yet at all. But I do have a strong group of women that are in there. And I think if I could continue to try to build that community, look, I'm just being honest. I don't like being added to groups where I'm just being sold to. And I don't expect my customers to like being a part of a group that I'm doing that they're just being sold to. I want to provide valuable content and information to them. I want them to know the real me. I want them to know that I just became a new auntie. I want them to know what is on my mind and what I'm working on. And when like something really speaks to my heart, whether I get any likes on my videos or not, or my live videos that I go and do, it doesn't matter. They're getting the real me. If they want to leave, they can leave, but they know who I am, and I know that I'm being completely honest and upfront with them. So I encourage you all to build your tribe of customers and community of customers within your Facebook groups, because the stronger you can build your tribe, the more that they're going to be sharing. You should join Nicole's group or Carla's group or Michaela's group or Christy's group, you know, Becca, Michelle's group. You should join. We have so much fun. She does Freebie Fridays. She shares her Motivational Monday. She is on Twitter on Tuesdays. I love watching the videos of her and her kids. Oh my gosh. Every time she gets a new box from 31, she's unwrapping it, and we get the sneak peeks of the new products before anyone else. I love that we get to know the specials before anyone else. She takes such good care of us. And so think about that when you're working with your Facebook customer groups, because if you can do that, you build that strong tribe, your business will even be stronger because you have that tribe that is backing you up and supporting you and cheering you on. So that's what I thought I would leave with you tonight. I encourage you to continue to build those tribes. You can do it. Of course, you have the Sparkling Stars tribe to back you up. But, you know, people don't know what 31 is. Yeah, we make some extra money, we get some free products, we do all these things, but we're an amazing sisterhood. And so sharing that with your customers is where it starts. So last call for any questions. You guys haven't typed any questions tonight. So hopefully this has been helpful and encouraging and inspiring. You got the Hostess portal. Any questions? Y'all probably just worried about the storm. Questions? All right, guys. Well, if there's no questions, I'm going to stop the recording and get off here. Do you have examples of? I do not, Carla. You probably could just watch the recording and pause it and see them again. I don't have them. So they were made on Vistaprint, so I don't even have a picture of them. I guess I could take a picture with my phone. Okay, we'll be safe. Yes, and Carla, there may be a photo album that says themes in our Facebook group. I think there's at least a photo album that says themes. Now, are the pictures there? I'm not sure. So, all right, girls. I say guys, don't mean that. But anyways, girls, have a wonderful evening. And don't forget to be amazing, because you all are incredible. And have a good night. Bye.